this wasn't roid rage, this wasn't road rage, this was betrayal of my friend and my man having an affair behind my back. A girl that had a seat at my table. You know, she was welcome in my home, obviously, at any time, and used that as an opportunity. And so when she pulled in front of me in his car, really, there was a red light opportunity.
But I wanted to talk to you because I've had, in my life, I've had men who have hurt me deeply and then want to come back. They want to come back for another chance at you. And this message is to let you know that you should never take back a person who has hurt you. Okay? I know these people will come back. They will, some of them will come back as many times as you will allow them to come back into your energy. It's a bad idea. No, because if they have hurt you, now I'm talking about people who have hurt you intentionally. I'm not talking about people that, you know, they broke up with you and you were brokenhearted. That's different. But somebody who has cheated on you, lied to you, stabbed you in the back, things like that, that's the person. Don't take that person back. I don't care how they come groveling on their knees and telling you that they've changed and all this kind of business. Don't take them back. Now I'm going to tell you why. Because if you do, they would take you right back into that toxic cycle that you were in with them the first time. But the second time around, it will probably be worse. Because these people figure that they know you then. They know all the buttons to push and know how to manipulate you and all of that. Don't take these people back. It's a recipe for destruction. You understand?
Second time my wife is making cow leg stew, primarily because first, cow leg is like upgraded pomo. It really has no taste until you spice it, and it's actually difficult to cook. If you cook it on the normal cooker, it takes about 2 hours. So this time around, she decided to use the pressure cooker to cook it, and yeah, there it is. So I mean, my wife makes the best kind of food. She makes the best dishes. I'm sure you guys know about that. But I just decided to do this voiceover for her just to appreciate her dishes. So this cow leg actually ended up in my stomach. I had it. It was yummy and delicious. So this won't be the last time she's going to be making it, obviously. So try our recipes all the time, guys.
Greetings, y'all. From me and best friend. Yeah, you know my broke best friend. That's Coach back there. As you see, we're on our way to our favorite place of business, Starbucks. Yeah, I'm going to get him his pup cup. He actually been really good today, but I also want to have a conversation with a Starbucks representative. I do. What possessed y'all to start doing these pup cups? Yeah, who gives y'all the right to control my puppy's temperature, attitude, and mood swings? Coach be ignoring me until I grab my keys, and he be like, pup cup, pup cup. Yeah, it's pup cup time. But I got some questions today. May I have a venti hot chai with a double shot blonde espresso made with oat milk, no water?
Yeah, anything else?
I'm gonna take a pup cup.
That's what show me 904 at the window.
the man you love for the man you know you deserve. Story time. When I was in my 20s, I dated a guy who made me want to create wedding hashtags out of our names. Before I fell asleep at night, I thought about all the ways we were perfect for each other, how we were both only children, how we were both weird, but like in the same way, and most importantly, how he made me feel. Because this was the guy who one night, as I was apologizing for crying over God knows what, turned to me and said, Anna, you don't have to be sorry because life isn't about being perfect, it's about being real, and don't you think that would have made a great line at our wedding that never happened? And the thing is, all of the above was true and real, but the following things were also true and real. That he was the kind of guy who brought me to a sports bar and decided to ignore me all night and talk to some random 50-year-old dude instead. That he was the kind of guy who got so drunk one night that he couldn't really understand I meant it when I said no means no. And most importantly, that he was the kind of guy who was always halfway in and halfway out. And if I'd been more honest with myself, I would have realized that last point a heck of a lot sooner. Because here's the thing, ladies, loving a man does not mean he's your man forever, and most of the guys you'll date and fall in love with will break your heart, and that's okay. What's not okay is staying in a relationship where you feel seen 50% of the time, and the other 50% you're wondering why your boyfriend would rather talk to some random 50-year-old dude in a bar instead of you. So if I could go back and tell my 20-something self one thing, it would be this. Learn to leave even if it means you'll be alone for a little while. Learn to leave even if it means you're gonna hate the next 10 dates you go on. And learn to leave not because you don't love him, but because you know someone else can love you so much better.
This recipe starts with a can of Spam, jalapeno Spam. Put it in the pot, and we're going to add this wonderful seasoning by Spiceology. Adding a generous amount of seasoning. It doesn't contain much salt, so it's okay to use it freely. A couple tablespoons with a few cups of rice. Next, I'm adding in my seasoning here, my Creole seasoning with more spice, about a teaspoon. And to that, a few cups of jasmine rice, and yum. This cook for a while and come back to it. It's cooking. I'm gonna put a teaspoon of sugar. Next, I'm going to put in a can of drained green beans. One final stir, and this is ready to be eaten. The juice from my beans that I poured off, I'm gonna put that in the bucket where my sweet potatoes are growing. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna enjoy this delicious meal. Now, I didn't have any fresh onion, bell pepper, and garlic and those items, but they're in the spices that I use, and they're dried just for those purposes. And this type of food is also my emergency go-to type of food because these items can be stored for years and opened and enjoyed for a nice, quick, savory meal. So, put these items in your pantry. Cause what your friends all say is fine, but it can't compete with this pillow talk of mine. Oh, you can't find love on a one-way street. It takes two to tango and two to even compete. Oh yeah, so boy, just put that stop sign down and let's get together before the day runs us down. I'm pleading with you now, hey baby, let me try to be the one that's gonna light your fire. Ha ha, what your friends all say is fine, but it can't compete with this pillow talk of mine.
one who turns you on from A to Z. Ha ha, 'cause what your friends all say is fine, but it can't compete with this feeling.